Right. I mean, it's literally Belgian monk moonshine, so I can assume why it's $20 a pop.
Oh yeah.
But you had me at chocolate because
Yeah.
I like Guinness's Hershey's lager.
I haven't
And
tried that. That sounds delicious.
dude, is it wait, is it Guinness? There's a chocolate lager out there. It's either Guinness or there's another word for them. It starts with a Y. Can't think of the name right now. However, you take that and you drop a shot of Amaretto in there. Tastes just like chocolate covered cherries.
Chocolate covered cherries. Wow.
That's a sinker and drinker, dude. It's so
Oh,
good.
man. So the next thing we need to do next winter, I need to give you my recipe for both sugar cookie martinis.
You
And
mentioned these. I actually forgot about them.
the sugar cookie martinis. And mind you, like you actually like icing the rim and put like sprinkles on it. Like, yeah, no, it's really good. And the chocolate martini. The chocolate martini will knock your socks off. I've had people go, "Oh my god, this tastes so good." And I don't drink. Like I drink on special occasions like tonight, why not?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So I'm not a nightly drinker or a weekend drinker. I'm a, you know what? I feel like drinking drinker, and it happens once every 4 months.
Right.
But when I do,
I go big. I get the good stuff.
why waste your time on Michelob Ultra when you can have Chimay, right? I mean,
Right. Absolutely. Why have any kind of American beer when you can have something actually good? Like the only beer I've tasted that I've enjoyed has been German and German.
well, see, that's the other thing too. That Chimay is not refrigerated; it's on the shelf, so I drank it warm. Like,
Oh,
yeah, so like that's the thing. It's also Belgium. That side of the world drinks their beer warm. I'm like, let's not taint it with my Americanized,
Right.
my colonizer mentality. Let's do it like the old world. Let's just crack the top. And it has like I don't know if you noticed on that bottle, but it actually has one of those wire twists on it,
Oh, dang.
and the metal cap sitting on top of a cork.
They take their shit seriously. Holy crap.
Yeah, no, like it is delicious. It is probably some of the best stuff I had. But yeah, like that's what we're gonna do. We gonna do, right?
We gonna do it, dude.
Speaking of, I'm going to go grab a shiner. I'll be right back.
Get it. By the way, everybody listening right now, hashtag not sponsored. I'm going to be sipping on vodka and Crystal Light. I'm a peasant.
Speaking of sponsor,
Uh-oh.
we actually have a sponsor today.
No shit.
We do.
Who dat?
Who dat? Well, it'll be a surprise.
Ooh. Well, I can't wait. I like some purges.
Well, let me put it this way: it's not fucking Raid Shadow Legends, because fuck that. Shit. Well, no, like
Raid Shadow Legends.
like if I'm gonna do like a paid sponsorship, I want it to mean something, right? Like,
Absolutely.
like it promote something that I know and believe in. Because I really hate seeing those sponsorships on YouTube. They're like Raid Shadow Legends. It's a great game. It's not, right?
It's another gotcha game.
You should join now and get your special like big-chested orc. No. No, because it doesn't change the gameplay. Now I have a green-chested orc that's there. So, what do you do with that?
You press the button and she auto attacks. That's about it.
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong. I tried it out. It's not terrible.
I
but
put more time into it than I am legally allowed to admit.
But
But I have uninstalled it since.
I have a feeling that game survives solely on the idea that the marketing is what's carrying it, not the game itself. Like,
But the thing is, though, it doesn't sell on sexy either. Like, there's not that many characters in the game that actually have like sex appeal. There's a lot of just ugly ass monsters in there with the occasional, oh, I see a tit, and that's it. They don't sell on that, which is I think is kudos to them for that, considering all things.
nah, I'm down. Okay.
there's better gacha games. That's I'm addicted to Dragon Ball Legends myself.
Yeah. I don't know. I just got Pokemon Violet, and I'm looking forward to getting to that
Yeah.
like tomorrow.
One of us.
Did you finally check and see if you had Sea of Thieves?
I can do that right now. What are the two things that I know there's on the Microsoft Store? Let me see.
Yeah, like I said, the codes that I get are for Microsoft Store only. And even if you were to get the Steam version, it still requires you to log in with a Microsoft account. And before I do any of that on stream, I'm going to have to change my gamer tag.
I'm afraid to ask. What's your gamer tag?
It's more closely related to me as a person than it is as a personality like Luminary. So it's not my full name, but it's searchable on the internet and it can identify who I am. Not that I really care that people know who the fuck I am, but there's some implication that comes with knowing who the fuck I am.
Oh, sure.
But until then, I'm your favorite square-headed Luminary that you see every Saturday night on the UDP Broadcast. Every Saturday, except for the ones we choose not to.
He's right. They're like, nah, fuck it, not tonight.
Well, no, I mean, my kid's birthday is next week. I'm not going to be like, hey, kid, happy birthday, but check this out. I'm going to spend all Saturday not hanging out with you.
Right, absolutely. Understandable.
I mean, yeah, he's turning 13. Or is he turning 14? I think he's turning 13. No, he's turning 14.
One of them teens.
Yeah, no, like he's there. And, oh man, we had to have the discussion about the whole, because he was on Family Link for a while, right? That's Google's solution to family monitoring.
Yeah.
And, well, that's great. I got a message saying, hey, your kid's going to have the option to
opt out.
Oh, yeah, opt out. He's still part of the family group. They're legally able to remove themselves from the family group, so forth and so on. And my child is special needs. So there's some degree of control I have to have there, but that's kind of a shocker. So in order to get him prepared for that and kind of ignore the fact that he can kind of emancipate himself, I took the family link and I unlocked it to the point where it would be like him not being part of the family link. Because the dynamic changes from I can remotely lock his phone to I have to go to you and physically remove the device from your hands. And I really don't want to do that. And like I said,
absolutely.
Don't get me wrong, kids, he's an absolute treasure. I love that kid so much, and I want him to be the happiest person he could ever possibly be. But
also dad.
With special needs come special challenges, and with special challenges come special considerations, and it requires a lot of patience.
Oh yeah. Understandable.
We seem to understand, but judging by the string of downloads he's currently done since I, gave him keys to the city.
He's like, let's take this bad boy out for a ride.
Well, the last time that I did that, it was like 5 years ago, and I started getting letters from ISP because he was downloading illegal movies onto his phone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, no, we're going to put a stop to that, dude. Like, that's not okay. Because I pride myself for flying above board, right?
Not in this house, my guy. We do not fly the pirate flag here.
Yeah, I'm done with pirate flags.
Yep. Speaking of pirate flags, no, I can't find that game anywhere. I don't know where the balls it went. It must have been like an earlier iteration of this computer before I upgraded or something, and it just got lost in the ether.
Well, here's what you do, right? You go to the Microsoft, you've got the little store icon at the bottom. Just click on it, and type in Sea of Thieves.
Let's see. Store icon. Where are you?
Or if you just hit the start button and type in store, that should take you where you need to go.
This store. Loading.
Bloating.
Yeah. All right, Wakanda Forever. That's not the game I'm looking for. Let's see.
Because what I can do is, because Amy already has it, but he wants it on Steam. And again, there's no difference between the two, right?
No, included with Game Pass.
My stream freeze? Oh no, like the fucking background thing stopped fucking moving. Oh my god, is fucking XSplit like frozen again?
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Your timer's still going.
Yeah, I see that. Like, it's doing that. Well, I can't be having this shit.
Not 17 minutes before go time.
No, certainly not 17 minutes before go time. And I can't click anything on XSplit, so I'm going to have to give it the 3-finger salute to get the fuck out of here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay, XSplit, you've forced my hand.
Hammer!
Actually, here, let's do this. Because now I'm going to have to fucking... so many headaches, sir.
Nope, I do no longer have Thieves of Sea.
Okay, I'll get you the key.
I think I had it like in Windows 7. Because I remember playing the damn game. And somehow between upgrading to Windows 10, it just vanished into the ether.
Well, this should allow you to like play it anywhere. I mean, if you have Game Pass, it's not generally an issue, but the reason why I want to give the code is because it also enables you to buy all the extra stuff should you want some special like pirate Nordic stuff, right?
Arr.
Yeah. If anything I can say about Sea of Thieves is the fact that cosmetics are actually pretty fucking dope. So,
Well, you gotta look good when you're pillaging.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to 3-finger salute this. I apologize.
We'll be right back.
Let's see here. Where's my XSplit button? God damn it. I hate this shit so much. Like, if this is going to be a problem, I'm going to have to move everything over to OBS.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, not that that's a bad thing. It's just I've already paid for, like, you know, a lifetime license for XSplit. And I'd really like it to work. And now we're back. I'll have to edit in like a blank screen going, and XSplit is garbage. I hate saying stuff like that. I really like XSplit. It's so easy to use.
I just put it in there 5 minutes later.
Well, something happened, or I've got a driver that's not updated or something, because I've never had this much trouble with it. I know with some of the latest NVIDIA drivers, things have gotten weird. But...
Oh, NVIDIA.
I spent hours and hours making these backdrops, making it as interesting as possible. And I can't get it to fucking work, you know? I mean, what the hell do you do?
Punch screen.
No, I need those too.
That's the Unga Bunga answer.
That's right. I'm paying for subscribers. Are you currently subscribed? Can you type something in chat? I'm trying to make it a point that my hosts don't have to use their money to subscribe. Yes. You have... Oh, you got your 6-month badge. Look at that. You got your third Wi-Fi bar.
Yeah. We're almost full capacity.
Oh, yeah, I know. I think once everything's full at the year, or at 9 months, no, at the year, you actually get your Ethernet symbol.
Oh, we plug into the Matrix at that point, bitch.
Well, you know, I really want it to be like a tongue-in-cheek, you know, nerdy type thing. And I've got the binary, like, simulating, like, the data stream and all that other good. Like, there was a lot of thought and cohesion put into what the fuck it is we were doing, right? Mind you, the shit we talk about is nowhere near as technical as what I'm presenting, but it's not the point.
Fair. We're not here for the accuracy. We're here for the quality and the entertainment.
So, as far as the Pokemans...
Yee!
Yes, so I'm going to need a list of shit you need me to get. And
well, technically, I don't need anything. I already have the Pokédex completed. It's what you need.
Oh, so you have all the Scarlet stuff or the Violet stuff.
I have everything completed so I can get the Shiny Charm to increase my Shiny odds. That's getting all 400 Pokemans.
Gotcha. Do you have the shiny of the Violets?
No, I do not have any of the.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's once you get to end game, and then we can go into the late areas where these bad boys are.
Yeah.
That's when you and I can go shiny hunt together.
Ah, gotcha. Well, you've got a lot of shinies ahead of you, so I mean, it's
Oh
not like
yeah,
we're
I
not gonna have
got plenty of
opportunity.
time. Yeah.
So, and I think at that particular point, perhaps maybe like I don't mind playing with you while you're on stream, but then again, let me get through the game first.
Oh, absolutely. I want you to enjoy the game. The story itself is actually really good.
Well, my current experience with Pokemon so far, other than what you've done, and mind you, like I said, I've been real jealous of all the stuff that you've done. Right? I'm like,
Oh.
oh man, this is so great. I really want to do this. But the first time I saw anybody play it, it was Sinvicta. And he was all about that, oh my God, stop talking to me. I want to go catch Pokemon. Right? I want to get through this game. He's like, he was complaining 2 hours of like dialogue before he can even go out and do the things that he wants to do. And that kind of turned me off there at the beginning. But then again, folks like Warbringer Jalen and seeing how much fun he's having with his community playing Pokemon and community nights and all kinds of other stuff. Like, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the whole thing about Pokemon is the journey, of course. You have to enjoy the actual process before you get to the end game where the shinies are. A lot of people, I know that's where a lot of the content comes from. People want to see you go out there and get the shinies first day. But I guess I'm just old school gamer. I love a good story. And it's just like this story, like the fact that you can choose your story at the beginning, first of all, to see what timeline you want to see first before they all collide is so much fun.
I have no. I was so I don't spoil it for me because that sounds
Oh,
interesting.
I ain't telling you anything.
Okay.
But it's the first time that it's the closest to a true open face Pokemon game that we've gotten so far.
Nice.
You don't have like a railroad track that you have to follow in order to progress in the game.
Okay. Well, I'm down. Like I said, I have Arceus and I have Sword. I thought about buying the double packs of Scarlet and Violet, and I was like, I don't know what good that's going to do me. I'm not that into Pokemon to play the game twice.
Yeah, if you were a streamer and you had, well, if you were a Pokemon streamer, let me correct that because you are a streamer. You were a Pokemon streamer and you didn't have anybody else to play with. The double pack would probably help you if you had 2 switches. That way, you could go back and forth and trade the Pokemon to yourself and all that good stuff.
Well, you have to have 2 switches. You can't just use Pokemon Home and like exchange all that shit.
You could, but you still would have to get it from somebody. There's some Pokemon in Violet that you can't catch. I mean, in Scarlet that you can't catch, and there's some Pokemon in Violet that I can't catch ever.
Right. What I'm talking about, like it's like so far since they've released Pokemon on the Switch and potentially like 3DS, they were able to sell a double pack, right? So you can install both on the same device.
Yeah.
And this was before Pokemon Home was actually put in. So if that's the case, that means really all you would need to do is isolate the Pokemon that the other one doesn't have in one and throw it into Pokemon Home, because I think Home is a solution to the Pokemon Bank they used to have, right?
Well, that brings up 2 funny stories. One, Pokemon Home isn't compatible with Scarlet and Violet yet. That's the update coming at the end of the month, to where you can and start bringing in other Pokemon from other games. They made a list of Pokemon that are compatible with Scarlet and Violet that you can put in Home and bring into the game. That's why they've been.
I am both flabbergasted and insulted at that comment. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a good thing Pokemon Home is free, or else I would have to be in outrage.
Well, it took them forever to get it ready for Shining Diamond and Brilliant Pearl as well, and they've had that system together forever.
Right.
But the funny thing that you mentioned, Pokemon Bank for the Nintendo DS, the servers for the eShop shut down at the end of March.
Oh no shit.
So if you have Nintendo Bank on your DS after the system shut down, you can use it for free without having a subscription service.
Oh, nice.
So I'm actually considering booting up my old 3DS, getting it, and letting it sit until that time, and then start using it. Because I'm really looking at a stack of 3DS games and Pokemon that I have right over here. So, but yeah, once Home is up and available, because that's why they've been doing these 7-star raids with Charizard and Greninja. They're getting ready for those Pokemon to come into the game. And I am looking forward to bringing a lot of my Pokemon from Arceus into the game, including Hisuian, Growlithe, and Arcanine.
Ooh.
Yes.
That sounds hot.
In fact, let me find the link that has the list of things you will be able to bring across. 1 second.
Just as an FYI, we're missing a whole ass crit chicken and barcode.
I see that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We'll wait forever. I don't care. I don't see any notices from them that, like, my house caught fire. I can't make it.
They're probably getting booze.
Let them do it. Like I said, like, this isn't set in stone. Like, don't get me wrong. If we were like pulling in like a bunch of money from this and our whole livelihoods depended on this, I'd be a bit more pissed. But I spend money on this. This is I think I told that to somebody. I was like, this is a hobby. I spend money on it. It's not making me any money.
Absolutely.
I would love for this to make me money. I really would.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Are you calling a chicken a devil?
Yes.
Is
Arise, chicken.
lamb?
Arise.
Did you just misspecies a crit chicken?
Yes.
Crit, welcome. I've been trying to be more participative on Twitter. Hopefully my stuff has been inspiring and uplifting.
You don't want to see the shit that I've posted.
She's been horny on main.
I've got you on follow, so I see everything you post.
Oh no!
When I saw that post, I was like, yeah.
That's why I gave the little girl in the car seat, that emote.
Hey, I'm trying to be true to myself now.
You know what?
So
that's all.
Be you, girl. We are 100% behind it, there. Be out there. Don't hide nothing.
Yeah, don't cage the awesomeness. Just let it loose. Let it flow everywhere. Let people drown in it.
So you're telling me I need to be a free range chicken?
Yes. Only use cages if that's what you're into.
That's right.
See the thought bubble. I heard it go off.
All right. I'm going to mute out for a second. I'm going to get ready for this. I'm going to go grab 2 more Shiner box and set it at my desk because I've already finished the chimay. And I should be ready. Oh, I got a Cajun message. What does it say?
That's the list of Pokemon that'll be available to be able to.
Which Pokemons can be transferred to Scarlet and Violet? I'm not really that interested. Okay. Like, I don't even remember what the fuck I have in the old ones.
Well, you mentioned you had Arceus, so I knew that alone might be enough to pique your interest. I doubt you have, like, my kind of library.
But did you see what happened today, though?
What happened today?
Nani?
So you remember what happened yesterday with the lady that came and she said that I was her lifeline.
Yeah,
yes. I'll let you.
Cool.
I'll let you tell the story because it's a really wholesome story. Please do. Like,
Should I say it right now, or do you want to go do your thing?
No, go do your. I wear I've got a wireless headset. I just have to mute out. So.
Hey, Amy.
Hello.
I was gonna fill in on the good news that happened today.
The Black Bars of Apocalypse has joined us. Welcome, friend.
Oh my.
Oh, it's the Hendonist barcode. Oh well. What?
Go ahead. Go ahead and tell your story. I gotta go fill up my drink as well. So go for it, Crit. The floor is yours.
All right. So the lady came back a day later today, and she slipped me something on the counter. I was like, "What is this?" She's like, "I told you." No. She said, "I told you I'd be back." I'm like, "I thought you were just gonna bring me some donuts or something. Just like something simple." No, something more than that. She actually tipped me $100. That.
That is all kinds of epic. Sorry, I'm losing my voice tonight, so it's gonna be fun. Would like a.
I'm tempted to get Pokemon Violet now. God. I mean, with the tip money that I got, I probably could get. Oh no, I'm kidding. Saving that for later.
I have chocolate chip cookies. Yum.
I have a job, duh.
I also have a beer.
Lumi and Nord are both getting drinks right now, so that's probably why they're silent.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I'm about to turn off the clock because it's going to be just a second. I got to get my drinks and other stuff. Remind me to give you my my Switch friend code. Amy, do you have a Switch?
He's going to. Smiley face.
Oh man, you should get him a Pikachu yellow one just because.
I can play on mine. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
This way, if my son wants to also share his Switch too, we could have a smash off.
Gotcha. All right, it's going to be just a few more minutes for me. Like I said, I got my wireless headset on, and I really wanted to respond back when you were like ... I was like, oh my God, I want to say so much stuff. Like, it's really awesome. Like, I follow that story from the first time that you put it out. I want to let you know that is probably one of the most awesome and wholesome things that I saw out there. That's why I was like, you are a good bean, Crit Chicken.
Yeah, my coworkers were being rude. Like, they were like, oh no, someone by that name doesn't work here. I'm like, I looked up at my coworker. I'm like, you do know that that's my actual name, right?
Mm-hmm. Get wrecked, nerd.
I'm like, do you even pay attention to schedule? Because my name is literally on there, not my shortened name.
Oh, hey, D&D Beyond
Yeah,
is finally up and running again.
I was so upset. I was in the other room when she had to tell the story, and it was so cool. I couldn't say nothing. I'm like, fuck! That's awesome. Like that when kindness is rewarded, it makes all the happiness happen, and I love that because Chris is an amazing person, and she deserves stuff like that because she goes. The fact that you are probably one of the hardest working women I know.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah,
dude,
she doesn't stop.
I don't know. She doesn't have that mode. I think that was not installed in her in the last patch. I think it was a glitch.
I think I had only 40 days off this year.
Woman, how do you breathe?
Through sleep.
When? When did she sleep?
Well, sometimes I pass out when watching stuff on Hulu with Amy. Like, I think I was starting to doze off even with Mr. Pickles.
Oh yeah, you were in and out of that. That is a fucked up show. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That show it makes South Park look wholesome. Like, this was my reaction to the first time seeing this show. And yes, we'll probably get demonetized, but fuck it.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
That's how I was when we were watching Sausage Party the other night.
Yeah.
No, but I think Mr. Pickles is worse.
Oh yeah, no, that was literally my reaction. Oh, and this is my other reaction to Mr. Pickles. Cringe.
You've got to be getting some cringe like immunity or at least some resistance the way you hang out with us though.
No, you guys aren't cringe. You guys are fine.
I'm exposing him to all the cringe. Like, it's like he thinks
Brain.exe has crashed and needs to restart.
I was like, have you watched this before? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh yeah, you live in Canada, that's right. Adult Swim doesn't exist there.
Ooh,
no, it kind of does, but it's Cartoon Network, and they don't show all the same shows because they don't have the licensing. Because we live in a digital age where this entire world is interconnected, and yet we like to geolock things because, we don't want to have it shown in that country.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times in support that, like, geofencing has been a problem.
Oh.
Like, they buy their United States copy of whatever the fuck it is, and they're like, I can't activate it. Where are you? I'm in the mountains of Peru. And I'm like, bruh.
That'll do it.
Bruh. just every last drop of...
Bruh.
But see, the thing is, you would think, to be fair,
we'll
get to the show start in a second. You guys can wait. You would think that when you are putting that into your shopping cart and you put in your billing and shipping address, it would say, wait a minute, you can't have this. Or based on your IP address, it'd be like, no, you can't have this. But at that point, if they're using a VPN, then that's on them, and sucks to suck.
That's when you have a fluffy chicken to cuddle up with in Discord and just watch stuff on HBO Max and Hulu.
Why do I have Earth Defense Force 5?
I don't know.
I have I have 334 games in Steam and nothing to play. First world problem.
Yeah.
Preach.
So check this out. So that beer that I linked in, I was telling Nordic about this before we started. The Chimay, the Grand Reserve. That stuff is some great stuff. For those of you that can go to your local adult beverage store to grab it, it is fantastic. It is made by Belgian monks.
Belgian monk moonshine, basically.
Did you hear what they're rolling out with?
No.
I think they're rolling out with Jack Daniels and Coke.
There's a community hack contest. Sorry, continue.
I like how the interesting thing you said is not near as interesting as the thing I just saw. So I figured.
Oh god! Oh, I'm dead.
Sorry, I was looking through Steam.
Is it accidental dick? The accidental dick and shit.
Well, see, Black Mesa has an update, and it's for community hats. And the reason I was so interested, it's got a head crab sitting with a baseball cap on top of its head, sitting on top of a radio. It's very adorable.
And apparently that supersedes Jack and Coke.
Absolutely, because it's a head crab with a hat.
You're a head crab with a hat.
I would love to have a plushie head crab.
Dude, I've seen those. Those are amazing.
Maybe we can
Oh,
get you
right. I played this.
marriage.
I played this in
crabs.
2020. Yeah, 2020 in March, I played this game, and it was right at the whole height of like the beginning of the pandemic, and everyone was hoarding toilet paper, and everyone was running short on it. The game Black Mesa actually has a roll of toilet paper sitting on the corner of a wall down a hallway. And I'm like, wow. Even in video games, I can't get toilet paper. I still can't get any.
I guess you can call it a royal flush.
You know, if it wasn't for that,
Yes.
I wouldn't have discovered the wonders of having a bidet. Bidets are amazing. If you ever wanted to have the experience of power washing your asshole, bidets are the way to go.
If I want to power wash it, I'll just spread my cheeks in a fucking car wash.
See, I thought smart. I worked at a grocery store during the pandemic. Smiley face, winky nod. I knew when the trucks were coming in.
Nice.
Preemptive snatch.
Side hustle.
One lady she wanted to punch me because she's like, she's leaving with toilet paper. I'm like, well, call up the store and find out when the trucks are coming in, or at least stalk out the store to see when the trucks are coming in. It's not that hard. Sweet cheeks.
What the hell is...
If not, get fucked, Karen.
It's like, you want to punch me over some paper. Prior.
Bring that ass. Hey, Lemmy, take us away, Lemmy. We're 6
I'm
minutes.
looking at all my games. Like, just start this shit, because I'm going to keep looking at all the Half-Life games I have.
That
Blue
reminds me.
Shift and Opposing Force.
By the way, I heard the comment of your vocal cords. Please take it easy tonight. Like I respect.
I have extra booze.
Okay, I won't feel the pain, Lumi. It's fine. I'll drink it away. Okay,
That's right.
Well, see, the thing is, as I've told Kurt Chicken, the problem with my vocal cords is I busted them up doing YouTube years ago. My last actual video was in 2018, and I used to project my voice into the Andromeda Galaxy because I have this habit of looking at a microphone and projecting my voice to the ends of the universe, even though I've got a microphone to carry my voice there. So as a result of projecting to the nearest galaxy to ours, which is the Milky Way galaxy, which the nearest one is the Andromeda Galaxy, I have done a whole shit ton of damage to them, so they get really, really tight, and they get really, really sore, and it's hard to talk. So there's only 2 times they actually fully relax, and neither one is sustainable. It's either when I'm very sick, and I haven't been sick in like 2 years because I use like hand sanitizer religiously now because the pandemic, and 2 is if I drink heavily because then, you know, alcohol is a muscle relaxant. Neither one of those is sustainable. My liver hates me. Or my liver would hate me if I kept on doing that. So, yeah, I'm very limited in my options.
And that's why the aliens don't visit, because they keep hearing him yell at them.
What is my mic
Pretty
queuing
much.
on? Holy shit!
What the hell is Rising Storm 2 Vietnam?
This
had better be like nothing but tropes of
Well,
music in there.
Well, it sounds like